In Tudor England, clothing was never just decoration. It was law, it was threat, it was power made visible. A Tudor queen did not speak first. She appeared. Before a single word was heard, her clothes had already delivered the message. Fabric announced loyalty. Color declared authority. Silhouette enforced distance. Fashion was political armor. Elizabeth of York understood this instinctively. As the first Tudor queen, her body became the symbol of peace after civil war. Her gowns blended Lancastrian red and Yorkist white, not for beauty, but for unity. Her clothing reassured a country still afraid of conflict. Margaret Beaufort went further. She dressed in severe black plain lines, minimal ornament. Her restraint was intentional. It announced discipline, moral authority, and control behind the throne. Then came Catherine of Aragon. Catherine used Spanish fashion as defiance. Her structured gowns, heavy fabrics, and rich embroidery projected stability and legitimacy. She dressed like a queen even when her marriage was under threat. When Henry sought to erase her, Catherine refused to dress like a discarded wife. Until the end, she wore royal colors, asserting that clothing could still claim power when law had failed. Anne Boleyn changed everything. She understood spectacle. Anne rejected traditional English styles and introduced sharp French silhouettes, angular necklines, bold sleeves, and controlled exposure. She dressed to command attention, not reassurance. Her famous bee pendant was not romance. It was branding. Anne used fashion to make herself unavoidable, a visual challenge to Catherine of Aragon and to the court itself. Jane Seymour dressed in contrast. After Anne's execution, Jane's pale colors, closed necklines, and conservative silhouettes were deliberate. Her fashion calmed a frightened court. Softness became safety. But it was Elizabeth I who perfected fashion as strategy. Elizabeth's body was dangerous territory. Marriage meant submission. Intimacy meant loss of authority, so she transformed herself into something untouchable. Pearls covered her gowns, symbols of virginity, purity, and divine favor. White became her signature, reinforcing the myth of the Virgin Queen. Her silhouettes grew wider, stiffer, more architectural. Farthingales and ruffs created physical distance. No one could approach her without permission. Even color became political. Black signaled power and seriousness. Red announced dominance. Gold declared wealth beyond challenge. Elizabeth's clothing turned her into a living icon. Not a woman, but the state itself. Mary I used fashion differently. Her dark, heavy Spanish gowns projected Catholic authority and imperial strength. She dressed not to charm, but to intimidate. Her fashion reflected faith, permanence, and judgment. Even Catherine Howard, young and vulnerable, understood clothing's power. Too late. Her bright colors and youthful gowns attracted attention in a court that devoured innocence. Fashion amplified her visibility and her danger. In Tudor England, clothing could protect or expose. Queens who controlled their image survived longer. Those who misunderstood fashion's language paid the price. These women did not have armies. They did not command parliaments, but they understood something just as powerful. In a world where women's voices were restricted, appearance became authority. Fabric became law. Color became command. Silhouette became survival. This was not vanity. It was warfare. And Tudor queens fought it every day, dressed for battle.